So we're going to South Africa, Ocean View, South Africa, and it's about 40 miles southwest of Cape Town. And what we've gathered is it's a very diverse population, and everybody comes from different cultures and backgrounds.
Specifically volunteering with an organization called Volunteer Mzansi.
My name is Lindsay Liggett. I'm a senior in Communication Studies from Tuskegee, Kansas. And I'm really excited just for the aspect of having a new experience and go out and do something to better others before you get into the, quote, real world.
My name is Carolyn Gatewood. I am from Shawnee, Kansas. I'm a senior majoring in secondary education with an emphasis in English. And I am most excited for seeing African history firsthand because I took an African literature class last semester where we took a whole month to study South African literature and read a bunch of novels about post-apartheid era. And so I think it's just going to be really cool to actually see that in action and see it firsthand.
I'm Stephanie Wilson. I am a junior in public health nutrition pre-physician assistant. I'm from Mulvane, Kansas, and I'm just really excited to go with these girls and give my time to people in South Africa.
My name is Lindsay Albrecht. I am in Family Studies, Human Services, and Pre-Occupational Therapy. I'm from Kansas City, Kansas, and when I think about this summer, I'm really excited about developing relationships and learning more about different cultures.
So I think there are a lot of different ways that you can say what service is, but when I think about service, I think about selflessly giving your time to someone else, and I think about how you can use your talents, your strengths, your resources, your experiences and knowledge in order to meet the needs of someone else and really better their lives.
We will be living with, I think we'll be split up into two different households, but they are friends of Chantel's. We could possibly even be living with Chantel. So we'll really be like immersed in the culture since we'll be with people from South Africa all day, every day.
I think a key aspect of it is knowledge and awareness because obviously we're going somewhere that we've never been around people that have different cultures and customs, and so just being aware of that and being culturally aware of also what's going on and how people are acting and just being constantly present in what's going on around us.
We also really found it important to be able to really learn what's going on in South Africa and how we can better serve in South Africa on a global scale, and then as well come back on a nation local scale to serve. That way our work isn't just left in South Africa, we bring it back to the United States as well.
Mahatma Gandhi once said, "The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others."
We are going to Jacunda, Brazil, which is in northern Brazil, just outside of the Amazon.
More specifically, we're going to be working at Pray Orphanage, and they're working right now to help Amazon youth that have been victims of neglect and abuse or even just financial problems and their families are still around.
I'm Caitlin Ripple. I'm from Mays, Kansas. I'm probably most excited to just hang out with a bunch of kids and my team members and just learn from the people around me for such an extended period of time this summer.
I'm Sydney Webb. I'm from Topeka, Kansas. I'm a psychology major, and I'm really excited to get to hang out with some kids and be crazy with some crazy other people.
I'm Trisha Brinsing. I am a junior in Communication Sciences and Disorders, and I want to be a speech therapist. And I think what I'm most excited about is just spending time with the kids and just growing a lot in my independence and just in my comfort zone and my ability to relate with others.
I'm Caitlin Burton. I'm from Topeka, Kansas. I have double major in accounting and international studies. I'm really excited about getting to know the community and the culture and becoming closer with the people I'm going to Brazil with.
We've been doing a couple fundraisers. Most of us took a Portuguese class and we've been working on our language skills outside of class as well. We've been doing a lot of sort of research activities in class, learning about our community that we're going to be in, learning about the organization that we're going to serve. Anything else?
We've been working on just spending time together and kind of getting to know how each other click and how we can just be a cohesive group when we're over there and been team bonding.
To me, service is all the little things you can do to help connect with other people.
To me, service is just putting other people above yourself and concentrating on what the greater good for them is and putting their needs above your own.
I'm hoping to learn how to communicate with people across language barriers and understand what they need and how I can help them.
I'm hoping to learn how to relate to other cultures, how to learn from other people, and how to serve community-based needs this summer.
Many small people
In many small places.
Do many small things.
That can alter the face of the world.
Okay, my favorite day in South Africa was getting to take the kids at the holiday club to the beach, and I was with the bumblebees, not the bumblebees. We actually were the bumblebees, which were the 6-year-olds, and so we just, after a couple hard few days at the holiday club, we got to take them to the beach, and it was just so much fun to run into the ocean with a bunch of little 6-year-olds and just play and take so many fun pictures, and it was just so cool to see their pure joy of just being on the beach, and they had no other form of entertainment, just us and the beach, and it was just so beautiful, and it's one of my favorite all-time memories of my life.
And
The service, overall was hard, and that's probably an answer that a lot of people don't expect when they ask me about South Africa. But the service that I did for 4 weeks of the time that I was there was in a school called Marine Primary. It was a school from grade R, which is kindergarten, to grade 7. There were 1,200 students in the school, which was a lot, especially when they let them out for recess all at the same time, and had 2 teachers supervising, which was crazy, and that ensued a lot of fights, and just these children just don't have anything to play with. It was just really hard to see, and so it was just.
I think one of the culture shocks I experienced was that my love language is definitely words of affirmation and telling people things, and so one thing that I learned over there is that they're put way more emphasis on just acts of service. They're just going to show you that they love you, and so that was hard for me to get used to at first, but then it's been really cool since I've gotten home, because that's something that I want to implement in my life, is showing people more.
What I was struck by most, though, was how well they loved, and how well they loved us, and how well they used their house as a ministry to serve and love people in a Christ-like manner. And it was just incredible to see that how little they had, but how much they loved. And it was not about how much they had, but it was that the Lord had provided everything for them, and they were willing to give it all away, even when they had very little. That they counted it as a gift that they were able to have us in their home. They counted it as a gift that they had extra food that they were able to share with us.
Service to me means more. It's not just one event, but it's kind of a series of things that you do with other people or for other people that kind of changes who you are.